What is going on, Big Blue Nation? Welcome back to another edition of Big Blue Attitude. Today we are going to be reacting to that bad boy right there, along with the injuries and doing a full breakdown. Man, last night was not what we wanted to see from our Giants, not at all. They were a lot more competitive than I kind of expected them to be, but also at the same time, nowhere near as competitive as I expected them to be. It was so weird. It was the Cowboys game all over again, but with not as scary of a defensive line. By the way, I'm wearing my Peyton Manning jersey right now. Like, they didn't absolutely dog walk us, and we were able to score and get down the field, but it didn't really matter. I'm kind of conflicted. I don't know if I'm more disappointed by this loss than the Cowboys loss, or how I'm feeling right now. But what I do know is Kayvon Thibodeaux finally got a freaking sack. First sack of the freaking season. Took him long enough. We are still dropping 3-yard passes. Like in the video I mentioned yesterday. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Can't be doing that. Catch the fucking ball. If you want to win the game, you gotta catch the ball. We were not able to limit the touches coming from Christian McCaffrey. He was able to walk all over us. And honestly, towards the middle of that fourth quarter, it seemed like the defense was barely even trying. So that post that I saw from Kayvon the other day saying that they give up at points, absolutely ridiculous. Can't be doing that. And the Giants need to learn how to fucking tackle, man. Every single time there's a player on any team that forgets how to tackle, like, it could be a Ravens and Bills game, right? And the guy's running down the sidelines, and the safety messes up the tackle, right? On the defensive side. I start going, holy shit, this team just turned into the Giants. That's my new saying. Alright, I think you've heard enough me rambling on, so let's get into some actual stats and a breakdown of this game. Coming to the box score, we're going to do more of a serious breakdown here rather than a reaction. DJ went 22 for 32 with 137 yards, 0 TDs, and 1 interception. Tyrod Taylor came out, he was 0 for 1 and got like a yard rushing or something like that. Brock Purdy went 25 for 37, 310 yards, 2 tutties, and 0 interceptions. Brock Purdy last night, apparently, Brock Purdy's like high school coach or something went to the game last night. Drove all the way from Phoenix to go to the game last night, and that's a really nice, heartwarming story for Brock Purdy. But I wish the Giants turned right around and was like, fuck your high school coach being here, man. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. Matt Breida ran 4 times for 17 yards, with the longest rush being 8 yards and a touchdown. Gary Brightwell ran 4 times for 5 yards, his longest run being 2. Danny ran twice for 5 yards, with his longest run being 2. And Tyrod did run once for about 2 yards, yeah. Christian McCaffrey ran all over us. 18 rushing attempts for 85 yards. 12 was his longest run and 1 touchdown. Mitchell, don't know his first name, the backup running back who also ran all over us, got 11 rushing attempts, 42 yards with an 18 longest run, and then the rest are all backups, don't really need to go over them. And then we're going to passing. Darius Slayton had 3 catches for 32 yards, 17 yards was his longest catch. Gary Brightwell had 2 for 31 yards, 18 was his longest catch. Paris Campbell had 6 receptions for 24 yards. Wandale had 4 for 21, Darren Waller had 3 for 20. Deebo Samuel had 6 for 129 yards. His longest was 40 for a touchdown. George Kittle had 7 for 90, with his longest being 29. Christian McCaffrey had 5 for 34. Jennings had 2 for 31, and Bell had 2 for 24 and a touchdown. And Bell was balling out, man. He only had 2 receptions and 24 yards, but his name kept popping up every 2 seconds. Bell's going to be something special, and he only got drafted in the 7th round. Total net yards was 150 on the Giants, 441 for the Niners. 6 total penalties on both sides, 71 penalty yards for the 49ers, 37 penalty yards for the Giants. Time of possession was 39 minutes, 10 seconds for the 49ers, 20 minutes, 50 seconds for the Giants. So in other words, we basically just got stomped in every possible way. I heard a lot of people talking crap on Micah McFadden this week, man. Micah McFadden showed up to fucking play last night. I kept hearing his name called every 5 seconds. He was trying as hard as he could. He was running around everywhere. I understand the guy's not the best coverage-wise, but I really like the guy. He puts in a lot of effort. he's not quite doing what is needed for the team right now, but I feel like if we give him some time, he'll be able to figure it out. Let's go over the injuries that happened and the injuries that we are still suffering. Right now, Andrew Thomas is still out with a hamstring. Wan'Dale Robinson was actually able to play last night, even though this website says that he's questionable with a knee. Azeez Ojulari is still out with a hamstring. Micah McFadden was questionable for the game last night, but he ended up playing. Brent Bredesen is out with a concussion, and Saquon is going to be out for another 2 weeks with his high ankle sprain.
Hi, this is Killian from the future while I'm editing, and I somehow forgot to mention Evan Neal. Oh my god. Evan Neal limping on the sideline. I think I just proved how much of a dumbass I am.
So we are suffering a lot of injuries right now, but it's the same situation as we had last year, with a lot of the same guys injured, with Wan'Dale and Azeez and Saquon being injured. Literally the same 3 people that were injured last season. We're gonna have to figure something out. Honestly, like there's no other explanation as to what's going on with us right now. Players are gonna have to get bumped up to starting positions when players get injured, and they're gonna have to show up, man. That's really the only thing that we can count on right now, is just our team showing up and putting in effort, because our team isn't looking fantastic right now. Let's be honest. They need to figure out, like, now, if they want to have a chance at making the playoffs this season. Because if that's how we are going to be playing up against top 5 teams in this league, we ain't going past the first round in the wild card, even if we do make it to the playoffs. Our running backs kept trying to run the ball, man, and they just couldn't get anything done. That D-line was just a fucking brick wall, literally. We weren't playing conservative zone all game long either, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Wink is not just holding them back in zones anymore. He's taking those chances, putting the pressure on the QB, which is what we need, but just wasn't able to get the job done last night, man. This team needs to find a fire underneath them, man. Because it's there, I know it is, but they need to find it. Because if this is the rest of the season, if this is how the rest of the season is going to be, I don't know how many other Giants fans are going to be sticking with us. I know there's a lot of bandwagon Giants fans out there, so even though the bandwagon makes no sense, I don't understand why anybody hopped on it, but whatever. Giants fans, this first 3 weeks have not been what we want it to be, but we have 11 days until the next Seahawks game. It's going to allow some of our injured players to hopefully heal up a little bit. Hopefully Saquon will be back, but if he's not ready, then hopefully he sits so he doesn't try and force himself back onto the field too early. Same thing with Azeez. I'm pretty sure Cordell Flott's hurt right now too. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure Cordell Flott's been injured too. I don't know why he's not showing up on this injury report, but I'm like 50% sure Cordell Flott's injured as well. And who's that safety everybody was saying they weren't sure about? Pinnock? I heard his name get called like 50 times in that game too. I think he's somebody to look out for, man. He might be one of our new starting safeties from now on, to be honest with you. The true worst part about this whole entire situation is DJ didn't even look terrible last night, man. He just can't get anything going. And I'm not gonna lie, actually, there was a few times that there was a wide open player downfield and he didn't really take that chance. I understand why. But look at what happened last week, DJ. Look what happened when we took those chances. We were able to make a comeback because we got momentum going. Like, come on, man. Come on. Other than that, I don't really have too much else to say. The team was just ultimately disappointing. Did not play as hard as I would have enjoyed.
Classy.
Yeah, man. We gotta find... I don't even know, man. We gotta find something on defense in order to stop these guys, because it's clear the defense is like serviceable at times, but we can't rely on them to make stops in order for us to get comfortable in a game on offense. It's not going to happen. Unless we're facing a team like the Cardinals, it's not going to happen. So I don't know if they need to come up with better schemes. I don't know if they need to open up the playbook more, but something needs to happen. Something needs to be done. Not exactly sure what it is right now, because we can't really do much with our O-line being the way it is, but we need to figure something out. Do something. Try something out. I don't care what it is, just try something, because whatever we're doing right now ain't working. Alright, well guys, that's all for me. I think I said my piece on this game. I really don't have much else to say. There's not really much to say to begin with. The fact that I was able to stretch this video out as long as I have been, as much as I have so far, is kind of surprising. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys throughout the week. Hopefully give you guys some injury updates as more news comes out. Hopefully some people get cleared throughout the week. Hopefully Saquon's good. If not, it's fine though. I don't want the man to rush himself back. If you enjoyed the video, please click like, click that subscribe button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below what you'd like for me to talk about next. Let me know what you thought about the game, and let me know what you think the Giants can do to turn their season around. If you enjoyed, like I said, click that like and subscribe button for more Big Blue attitude, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good night, guys.